Hello everybody. For those that missed the last video, I showed how you can cheese your way through the right side puzzle by making the buttons stay pressed even when you are not on them. Since posting that, I have learnt some new tips and tricks to make this a lot easier, so I thought this could do with a full version 2 to bring everybody up to speed. Shout out to the Mamba again for showing me this, and shout out to SuperNooksta222 for telling me about one of these new tricks. Before we begin, even though I have already posted this once, I just want to give a quick PSA to everyone who thinks I should not have posted this in case it gets patched.
Fuck off!
Now with all that said, let's jump into the new hot cheese. Before I was telling you guys to stand on the plate and dodge off it, well, it turns out you can actually just run over it. Yep, I feel like an idiot for not trying that. Again, shout out to SuperNooksta222 for coming into my last live stream to tell me that. As you can see, simply running over the plate will have the exact same effect. Some characters work better sprinting and some work better just simply jogging over it. I will also point out it can be a little bit janky on Hulk because of his size. So, for all the Hulk players, you are better leaving it for your teammates or sticking with the old dodge method. You also don't need to run over all the plates, and running over all of them can actually mess things up and makes this harder. So, I have done this simple little infographic to show you guys which plates you need to run over. Long story short, it's just the ones in front of the door, but here is a little picture just to make sure people get what I mean. So obviously you go on the first plate, then don't stand on the first one, then run over the second to get past the first part like this. Then for the second part it looks like this, pretty much the same thing, avoiding the first plate in every room and just run over the second. I'll let this whole thing play out so you can see it start to finish.
Corruption. This is purification.
This last part is where things get a little weird, and there is two ways of doing it. These last two buttons with the pink arrows control the last door. You can either do this last door normally and have someone stand on second last button, and then have someone stand on the last to let everyone through like you would do it normally. Then once you kill the two red spiders and all the mobs, everything should go on as normal. However, you can also just run over the last plate with the cheese, leave the door open and kill the spiders again as normal, and when you jump up the mobs will spawn. This can sometimes take up to 30 seconds and everyone has to wait near the 4 buttons you press to open the door. It doesn't really matter either way, but if you are having any issues with enemies not spawning, just do it normally on the last 2 buttons. That pretty much covers the most up-to-date information I know about this cheese. I hope this makes your runs faster, and let's hope the developers don't patch this, as let's be honest, this part of the raid is super boring and tedious. I will leave the whole unedited run playing for anyone who just wants to see the whole run through. My teammates didn't do anything apart from killing enemies, so you can see from start to finish how to do this. Thanks for watching and peace out.
Did this to me. I should thank you.